Hello, hello. Well, I said I was coming up with me baked potatoes tonight. I have got baked potatoes in the embers, and now I'm just about to put a bit of sausage and bacon on and some egg, and gonna have my little bit of evening dinner. It's all a bit hands-on. It's nice fire. Nice sound. I've got all my condiments. I've got all my condiments in my little wicker basket. I put a knob of butter in with that. I always use my Namutia butter. Yeah, I've got some cheese, I've got some bacon. It's all good. It's all good. So, sausage is cooking nicely. It's all good. So I'm going to read a little passage tonight from George Orwell's 1984. It's quite apt reading at the moment. It's probably about the 25th time that I've read this book. I remember studying it for me O-level in school. Winston thought for a moment, then pulled the speak right towards him and began dictating in Big Brother's familiar style. A style at once military and pedantic, and because of a trick of asking questions and then promptly answering them. What lessons do we learn from this fact, comrades? The lesson which is also one of the fundamental principles of INGSOC, that, etc., etc., is easy to imitate. At the age of 3, Comrade Ogilvy had refused all toys except a drum, a submachine gun, and a model helicopter. Excuse me. At 6, a year early, by a special relaxation of the rules, he had joined the spies. At 9, he had been a troop leader. And at 11, he had denounced his uncle to the thought police after overhearing a conversation which appeared to him to have criminal tendencies. At 17, he had been a district organiser at the Junior Anti-Sex League. At 19, he had designed a hand grenade which had been adopted by the Ministry of Peace and which, at the first trial, had killed 31 Eurasian prisoners in one burst. At 23, he had perished in action, pursued by enemy jet planes while flying over the Indian Ocean with important dispatches. He had weighted his body with his machine gun and leapt out of the helicopter into deep water, dispatches and all. An end, said Big Brother, which it was impossible to contemplate without feelings of envy. Big Brother added a few remarks on the purity and single-mindedness of Comrade Ogilvy's life. He was a total abstainer and a non-smoker, had no recreations except a daily hour in the gymnasium, and had taken a vow of celibacy, believing marriage and the care of a family to be incompatible with a 24-hour-a-day devotion to duty. He had no subjects of conversation except the principles of Ingsoc, and no aim in life except the defeat of the Eurasian enemy and the hunting down of spies, saboteurs, thought criminals, and traitors generally. Winston debated with himself whether to award Comrade Ogilvy the Order of Conspicuous Merit. In the end, he decided against it because of the unnecessary cross-referencing that it would entail. Once again, he glanced at his rival in the opposite cubicle. Something seemed to tell him with certainty that Tillotson was busy on the same job as himself. There was no way of knowing whose version would finally be adopted, but he felt a profound conviction that it would be his own. Comrade Ogilvy, unimagined an hour ago, was now a fact. It struck him as a curious that you could create dead men but not living ones. Comrade Ogilvy, who had never existed in the present, now existed in the past. And once the act of forgery was forgotten, he would exist just as authentically and upon the same evidence as Charlemagne or Julius Caesar. So, fantastic book. Fantastic book. Here's a little important one here. War is peace. War is peace. So, there we have it. So I bought a few cold ones with me. Cheers. Santé. Oh, that's delicious. Oh dear. I don't know what it is with the smoke, it always makes my nose run and things. It's nothing like doing a bit of outside cooking, especially on a nice evening like this, right out in the wild, right out in the middle of nowhere, deep in nature with all the animals around. And here I am. Cooking a bit of bacon, sausage and eggs with some baked potatoes. And nothing like cooking on an open fire. So, bacon and the Toulouse sausages cooked very nice. Lovely. Just going to put me fresh eggs in. Oh, I broke that one. What a Wally. Where's Wally? He's here, breaking his eggs. Broke that one as well. Oh well, not to worry. Worst things have happened at sea. Just wondering how many baked potatoes are getting on. A bit basic, but it's a bit basic, but I like doing this. It's I find it rather relaxing after an hard day at the office, and I've been grafting a day with the track clear out. But I like to take advantage of the fires, and I enjoy the outdoor experience. Saves on the washing up. And I can sit here, I can read me a little bit of my book, I can have a few beers, just chill out. It's my mate actually asked me if I wanted to go out tonight, and I just I don't know, I just don't feel like it at the moment. I just don't feel like it. One thing and another. I'd rather just chill out, do my own little thing. Apparently there was a little do at a local place, and a celebration of the end of the mask mandates. Can you believe that? I never wore one bloody start with anyway. I only wore one in the supermarket really. I wouldn't comply anywhere else. But it was a place that I got thrown out of as well. So, I don't know. There's a lot of things that a lot of things that I wasn't happy about with the last couple of years, to be honest. I wanted a lot of things right with that. I found it all rather sinister, to be honest. Very sinister. But anyway, we had to do what we had to do. So, I'd rather be here. I'd rather be here just cooking me a bit of bacon and egg, my sausage, having a few quiet beers, not hurting anyone, not harming anyone. And it keeps me vibrations high, because I'm doing stuff that makes me happy. And I like being outdoors like this. Anyway, there we go. I've got to get those spuds out. Should be cooked by now. I've been in for 40 minutes or so. Oh, happy days. Perfect. Perfect. Got some truffle. Got some truffle butter the other day. Have a bit of truffle butter in there. Truffle butter. Truffle butter. You see little bits of truffle in there? Nice. Bit of pepper. A bit of salt. Special salt. This was recommended to me by a very special person. Fleur de sel. Fleur de sel from Non-Nutier. It's actually got a little bit of piment in it as well. So, yeah, that'd be nice. And I bought myself a little bit of cheddar cheese. Oh. Let me introduce you, please, to a lump of cheddar cheese. Knit one, purl one, drop one, curl one. Look at that baby. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That was hot. So, I had a little mishap. You might have saw it. The handle was hot on the pan, and but it's all right. Everything's all right. Everything's all right. We got bacon. We got a little bit of the old. Nice. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's delicious. is delicious. Oh, nice bit of bacon. No, you can't beat the outside cooking as long as you don't drop the pan. But it was alright, I managed to salvage it. Happy days. Happy days. Santé. Be seeing you. Be lucky. Enjoy. And be happy.